popular vote. Questions remain about the feasibility of the president's agenda, including his bold promises that energized a bloc of value voters seeking social stability. He greeted an ecstatic crowd of supporters at St. Paul's Cathedral, calling his mandate a, quote, contract to build a fortress America, unquote. This election promises to be a pivotal moment in American history, as the incoming administration's policies would dramatically alter the ways in which women are able to function both in the workplace as well as within society at large. The president-elect's vow to sign the Safe Workplaces Act into law on his first day in office has already created a climate of distrust between women and their employers, with many companies opting to restructure their workforce to accommodate the president-elect's policy to eliminate women working outside of domestic spaces. If signed into law, the act will require women to register as a part of the Domestic Workforce Program. This new status requires women to be appointed a state-authorized male guardian. Women will no longer be permitted to live unsupervised. If a woman isn't able to find an appropriate guardian, one will be appointed by the state.
That's his job. The Constitution, tradition, precedents, and administrative law give him that right. If he wants to call it a ban, he's the president, he's the chief officer of this administration, and he has every right to do that. From the first EO to the second EO, it's one thing, Chris. It's about protecting Americans. And if anybody out there has a problem with us trying to keep Americans safe...
CNN's success, because that's obvious. This is about what the president is doing and how he is doing it, okay? And what's really relevant are the tweets that the president put out this morning where he said what we have believed all along and you guys have denied, which this is a ban. And he put his arms around it.
Women, they're everywhere now, but beware of them. In Russia, 80% of 10 commanders are women. In France, 45% of men are women.
There you are, you see, another example of blatant sexism on television. The woman once again portrayed as a sex object.
No, I'm sorry, but I can't agree with you.
I mean, it's almost as if there is a conspiracy on the part of program makers to insinuate that a woman's not acceptable, either on television or in real life, unless she's physically appealing to men.
Well, I'm sorry, but I can't allow you to exaggerate like this. I mean, I can't see that the television presses women through sex stereotyping. I mean, to me, women have infinitely more free will. They have infinitely more ability over their own destiny to control themselves than the Marxist portrait of a wax mold awaiting the next received media impression gives them credit for.
Surely you would agree that compared to the women, there are very, very few attractive men.
Riots, destabilization, you name it. They want a civil war. Let me tell you something. I'm not a drama queen. Everybody knows that. I've never had problems with liberals. They are coming up, brandishing guns at me on the street. They are telling me they're going to get, I just want to have pull the trigger and get full-time security now because of it. It's serious, okay? And I'm not going to get all the stuff.
American college was like war-ravaged Syria, but with a library. Sexual assault was told affects 1 in 5 or maybe even 1 in 4 women on a typical campus. And a wave of executive orders and new programs were meant to fix it. But was there...
Hey, are you in there?
No one here but us ghosts.
Let's chill. Check this out. I can be your guardian. And, like, you would have to live with me, but we could...
I really don't think that's gonna help anything.
It can be kind of a partnership. Like, it doesn't... Just because it's unfair doesn't mean that, you know, you're doing me a favor. It's like I'm doing you a favor, too.
Ghosts don't need no favors.
ISO, they're... What are you gonna do? I just saw a checkpoint on 16th. There's checkpoints everywhere. Like, you can't even walk down the fucking street without an armed band.
Look, here, my friend. There is no together. This policy, this guardianship, it reinforces the power dynamic, the dichotomy between the haves and the have-nots, based solely on gender.
Just look at the papers, okay? I'm on your side. Like, I really don't see any other way.
You're too dark to be out here. You won't pass. It's not safe.
I
Okay, I get it. So this is your first time out since the big bad? Well, you're going about it all wrong. You must not have a guardian if you're out here.
I have... No. I don't. And I don't want one. I want my independence.
Me and some friends. We have a place. We don't give in to those hierarchies. We're the Solex Collective.
In society, and we can't shutter ourselves away. Text 867-5309 for directions and come find us at Solax. Wake up and get the fuck out. This is Solax Radio.
Jake, I don't understand how you even come from this standpoint and sound like you're an empathetic human being. You're not.
No, I'm trying to help. I mean, I just don't want...
That's not the answer to my question. What would you do if I was sent away to a work camp? Because, one, I'm a woman, and two, I don't pass overreact. Yeah, you're right. We should definitely not overreact. We should just wait until we have badges and identification. And
I don't see how getting upset helps, you know? Like, I think we should...
Yeah, you're right. I really don't know how getting upset would help, but I really don't know how sitting around on my ass and thinking that the world's going to just suddenly get better.